this is 11.2 notes, and we are going to do the day 2 now. So let's look at example 5. A tree casts a shadow of 10 meters when the sun is at an angle of 40 degrees to the ground. How tall is the tree? So I can call that x, and from 40 degrees, this is the opposite and the adjacent. So what trig function would I want to use? This ties in what we did yesterday. So that should be tangent. So you're going to say tangent 40 degrees equals x over 10. I can multiply both sides by 10. Go ahead and compute that and tell me your answer. I got 8.39. I'm going to reread the problem. It's in meters. All right, definition. The terms angle of elevation and angle of depression are often used in word problems, especially those involving people as they look up or down on an object. So we're going to call this the horizon, okay? And if you look up from that horizontal line, that's referred to as an angle of elevation. And if you look from a horizontal line down, that's an angle of depression. The key is it's from a horizontal line, okay? And the line from the object to the person's eye. So it has to be from a horizontal, looking up or looking down. So let's look at example 6. Rondo is flying a kite. The kite string is at an angle of 60 degrees elevation. So now this has to be from a horizontal line, from Rondo's eyesight looking up. That is the 60 degrees, and that is an angle of elevation. If Rondo is standing 30 meters from the point on the ground, directly below, that's this distance here, find the length of the kite string. So then what I like to do is once I kind of look at my diagram, I sort of pull the triangle out. This is 60 degrees, this is 30, this is x. Which trig function would I use here to solve for x? Well, you should hopefully have said cosine. So you're going to say cosine 60 degrees equals 30 over x. All right. Now, when you see 30, 45, 60 degrees, you should not touch the calculator. Okay, cosine 60 is 1/2. Then you just cross multiply, x is 60. Now 60 is the length of the kite string, and it's in meters. All right. So angle of elevation, angle of depression are an area of application for SOHCAHTOA. Now there's another one, and it's called bearings or compass bearings. A bearing is used to indicate the direction of an object from a given point. Sorry about the typo, this is supposed to be compass. Compass bearing are measured from either the north or from the south. It can be written such as north 20 degrees east or south 67 degrees west. A bearing of A on the diagram can be written as 240 degrees, okay, because it's 240 degrees, or you would say from the south it is 60 degrees towards the west. Okay, that's 60 degrees towards the west. So Nina runs in the 240. Okay, the 240 is not how we normally have done it. It's from the north 240 degrees. So example 7 says, Nina runs 5 kilometers on a bearing of 120 degrees from the start. So this is going to go north, east, south, west. And if you go 120 degrees, that's 90 plus 30, so I know this is counterintuitive. How far has she traveled? So I have actually gone 30 degrees here. And then I could locate this amount here. And here's her start. And she's runs 5 kilometers. So then I want to know how far south has she gone. So that's how far down below. So first of all, what trig function would I use in this small triangle? It should be sine. It'd be sine 30 degrees equals x over 5. Okay, without looking it up, what is the sine of 30? Well, it's 1/2. Then let's cross multiply. I get 5 equals 2x, so x would be 2.5, and that's kilometers. All right, so bearings are a little challenging, okay? They're definitely challenging to get the hang of them. All right, then the last topic is area of a triangle. You know that area is 1/2 the base times the height of a right triangle. But what about triangles that aren't right triangles? So let's take a look at this triangle here where I've drawn H, the hypotenuse. Okay, so if I look at the triangle here, okay, this one right here, and I say I have the sine of C would be the opposite over the hypotenuse. So I could cross multiply and get A times sine C equals H. So then I also know, so then what I can do is the area is 1/2 my base times the height. Well, the base is B, and my height is A times sine C. So that's my formula. A equals 1/2, and typically we write it AB times the sine C. And it's really, if you remember your geometry, side, angle, side, if you have side, angle, side, you use this formula. So in example 8, find the area. The area then would be 1/2. It's the 2 included sides that touch that included angle times the sine 75 degrees. So use a calculator and tell me what you get. I got 19.3. Area is units squared.